smash that subscribe button and like and subscribe to Take 5 Podcasters.
All right. What's up, YouTube? This is Take 5 Podcast. I'm Aaron Action.
I'm Amy Jo.
I'm Dustin.
And I'm Rosie.
Today's topic is bad songs by good bands. All right, Amy Jo, what you got for number 5?
Okay, I hope I don't make anybody mad with this one.
You won't.
You never know. I made somebody mad there was some kerfluffle last week, so.
Kerfluffle? Is that,
We
you
love
put that
you
on top of the cake?
Even though you like Kid Rock.
Did you say kerfluffle?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, that's just delicious on cake.
Okay, this is by a good band. A song that I do not like, and I just can't stand is You Shook Me All Night Long by AC/DC.
Oh, are you fucking kidding me?
I don't ever want to hear that song ever again.
Yeah, it's so played out. I mean, I get that.
It was a passable song when I kind of liked it, but now that it's overplayed, I'm just over it.
I feel you. I
got
you.
a couple.
I'm not alone.
A whole lot of Rosie.
Oh, that. But still, that's a good song. But yeah, I get it. I'd be over that too if my name was Rosie.
All right, Dustin, what do you got for number 5?
Well, same thing like she said. I mean, I'm not going to hold it against you. It's okay to be wrong, Amy Jo.
Oh, no, that was my line last week.
Yeah, he watched.
So, well, first of all, this might be stupid of me to say, but then I did get over it. I kind of didn't want to do the topic, because I never want to feel like, especially in this podcast, like me or any of us are shitting on bands.
Oh, yeah.
I thought about it and I was like, no, I know that's not where we're coming from.
Yeah.
No.
And then it was tougher than what I thought, and I was undecisive on some. So my number 5 is a song I actually do like, but it's so fucking cheesy, but yet is catchy and ridiculous in my eyes. And Rosie may change her opinion of me. It's motherfucking Kiss with I Was Made for Loving You.
I love that song.
I do too.
I like it. It's catchy, but it's so fucking bad.
Yeah.
It's disco.
Yeah,
Right.
I get that.
It's like fucking Paul Stanley looks like he's in the Staying Alive aerobic scene, you know?
Exactly.
It's my ringtone on my phone.
Is it really?
It really is. I think Aaron can vouch for that.
Yeah.
I mean, and it's catchy as fuck. I say I actually kind of secretly like it, but it's awful, man.
It's the worst.
Yeah, it is.
It's my kids though. It's their favorite Kiss. All 3 of them. It's their favorite Kiss song.
Well,
Even
Sam
says it. Mommy, play my Kiss song, and I know exactly which song he's talking about.
Yeah, it's so bad it's good. I mean,
yeah, and it's mad catchy. I keep saying.
Yeah, I know. It's that's a good point. I almost had a Kiss song, but I didn't. Hi, Rosie.
I tried, but I couldn't
put
one I didn't like enough.
I could
Really?
have put a bunch of Kiss songs on there.
Well, I had another one, Shandy. Fucking awful. But I mean, fuck. I was going to say the Shandy song, but I said I Was Made for Loving You because most people are going to know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
That Shandy, it's legit awful. Like, we all agree I Was Made for Loving You isn't bad.
It's good.
Like, you like it,
It's so bad, it's good.
The Shandy,
right.
it's not. It's like, you motherfuckers got paid for this? Like,
I thought you were going to say something off The Elder or something.
I think that's on The Elder.
Shandy?
Or is it Unmasked? Is it on Unmasked? Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
All right, Rosie, what you got?
I'm gonna go with Willie Nelson, Bad Breath.
That's a
I
good.
I don't even
I
know
saw
that
that
song.
come up as a. So I googled this shit and I saw some lists that came up as either Rolling. There was a Rolling Stones one. There was like about three, and I noticed that Willie Nelson song on it.
It has halitosis in the first verse.
Well,
Well, that's
hence
what
the
bad breath
breath.
is.
Yeah.
It's like better to have bad breath than no breath at all.
Wow.
It's so bad. But yeah, if you Googled it, one of the first articles that would have come up was by my buddy Mike. But I disagree with most of the ones that he had on there, so I didn't use
Yeah,
it.
and actually on the ones that I looked, I disagreed with a lot of them.
Yeah.
But I did consistent ones, and I think someone might have one of them. That's why I'm just gonna shut the fuck up.
Right on. All right. This was pretty hard just because, like, every band's going to have a few songs you don't like. Only band that I like every song was Life of Agony. So it's kind of hard to, because after a few albums, a lot of bands I just get out of, like not even listen to it.
Too.
You know what I'm saying? Usually second or
Yeah.
third album.
Absolutely.
So on this one, this was a popular song, but I had Rat, Loving You's a Dirty Job. Cheesy.
Yeah.
Easy.
Yeah,
By
it's
that
cheap.
point, Rat, I wasn't big into Rat after that
Yeah.
point.
Yeah.
Compared to, like the earlier stuff.
Oh, well, absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah. All right, so that's what I had for number 5. All right, Amy Jo, what you got for number 4?
For number 4, I actually heard this one today. It came on and I changed it right away, so I knew it had to be on the list. Bed of Roses by Bon Jovi. There's just something about that song I can't get into.
Yeah.
Oh, what movie was that in? Was it not Wyatt Earp? Was it Wyatt Earp? I forget what movie that was in, but it's on something soundtrack. And that's why the only reason I can even think of that song.
But see, but then once again, like Bon Jovi, a lot of his later stuff wasn't that good.
Yep.
So it would have been hard to narrow down to one Bon Jovi song, That's why this list is kind of hard.
Yeah, yeah.
All right, Dustin, what you got for number 4?
Well, my number 4, I'm just gonna get it over with because it might piss you all off. But I legit think this song's awful. I think the recording of it, the production of it, everything. I just think it's fucking awful. Without You, Molly Crew.
Yeah.
Not fucking fan.
Yeah. You're not upsetting me.
Not me either.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
We can
that's
still be friends.
I mean, I can like you said, Aaron, I can listen to 90s Motley Crue and it's just not what I want from Motley Crue, but not necessarily just hate it.
Mm-hmm.
I think that song is fucking awful.
Yeah, I mean, that makes sense. All right, Rosie, what you got for number 4?
For number 4, I think I'm gonna surprise you. Taylor Swift.
What?
Are you feeling okay?
I can't stand, as much as I love her and bow down to her and worship the ground she walks on, I can't stand the song Tim McGraw.
Never heard of it.
I haven't heard it either.
I may have heard it. I just don't remember. I know what she's talking about.
Yeah, but I don't know that one.
I love you, Queen. But
like I said, not everybody can bat 1,000.
No.
All right. My number 4 This band, looking back, is not so great, but their first album, when they were so good on the first album, kind of disappointed in the second record, and that's what this was off of. Poison, off of Open Up and Say, "Oh, Good Love." Horrible. Horrible
I don't
fucking.
know. I remember that song.
Yeah, it's.
That
I mean,
album was probably not my favorite of theirs
yeah.
either.
I mean, like, Look at the Cat Dragon was so good. You know, it was like so raw and shit sounding, and then Open Up and Say, like, I mean, Fallen Angel is one of my favorite Poison songs ever, and it's on that album. But compared to, like, you know, rest of the shit, that album was so bad. All right, Amy Jo, what you got for number 3?
Okay, just to show that I'm not going to be picking bands that I don't like. The next 3 are some of my very favorite bands. But like you said, Aaron, you can't bat 1,000. There's always a song or two that you don't like from your favorite bands. So this next one is Belly of the Beast by Danzig.
Oh, damn, I like that song.
You do?
Yeah.
Mm.
And that's, I mean, and I don't like a lot of his later stuff, but yeah, but I actually do like that one.
Yeah, I just never really got into that. I didn't really get into that whole album, but that song I just really didn't care for. That's the one that stuck out to me on that one.
So you didn't like the industrial stuff you got into later? Yeah, me either.
Nope, and it's weird because I know Tommy Victor wrote a lot of those songs, and I'm a huge Prong fan, and they're more on, especially the earlier stuff is more industrial, and I really liked it. I just don't like, that's not Danzig's style. So you marry Danzig with that, and it just makes no sense to me whatsoever. And I'm not mad at Tommy Victor for being in the band at all. But that album just didn't do it for me.
Right on. All right, Dustin, what you got for number 3?
All right. I guess for number 3, because I really didn't have these in. I only came up with 6 anyway. So, this one kind of was one of the last ones I came up with, and it was actually on one of those lists I was talking about that I Googled, and I totally agreed with it. Ozzy Osbourne, "So Tired."
See, I like that song.
Do you?
Yeah.
It reminded me, like, I haven't thought of that, so I couldn't tell you how long.
Yeah. But see, the video was kind of cool, so maybe that's why, you know. But see, but also that's the last Ozzy record that I liked.
Yeah, I
think it was the first one I actually bought, so that's kind of why.
And I agree, that's an Ozzy album I like. Even more reason why I'm like, why is this on it? It's not good.
Yeah, I get that.
Good, you like it, but yeah, that was on one of those lists, and I was like, yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah, it doesn't fit on the album, that's for sure.
Yeah.
All right, Rosie, what you got for number 3?
For number 3, I'm gonna go with Pantera. The Underground in America.
I don't know that song.
It's on Cemetery Gates, which I think is a really good album.
No, Cemetery Gates was one of their other songs.
That was a song, yeah.
Or no, is it the same album?
Like Reinventing the Steel.
Yeah, so they had to be on that one, 'cause I don't know it either.
Yeah,
I forget. It's maybe it's on the same one that Cemetery Gates is on.
No,
that's Cowboys from Hell. It's not on that.
Oh,
no, definitely not.
Yeah.
Every song on that album is.
Hold on, let me think.
Yeah,
I was listening to a bunch of Pantera today, and I was like, I don't really like this song.
Okay, just don't know what album. I get it.
It's one of the newer ones.
Yeah. You know,
it had to be like. You sure it's Pantera, not one of his 10 other bands like Superjoint or?
No, it was Pantera.
Or Down or because I don't know that song, but it had to have been off of Reinventing the Steel because didn't like that album.
Or the Great Southern Trendkill. That's another.
Yes.
Okay.
See, I like that album though, but I don't remember that song. I'm gonna have to look that song up afterwards.
Because yeah, I like the album, but I don't like I didn't like that song.
I must not like it either because I don't even remember it.
Yeah. I'm so bad with album names.
All right. My number 3 is funny because it's kind of Dustin's number 4. Reason I picked this song because I've heard it a billion times and I could go the rest of my life and never hear it again. Kickstart My Heart.
Yeah.
Yeah, I definitely.
I'm not a big fan of that record anyway. I could have went for Motley Crue. I could have went that. I could have went Girls, Girls, Girls or Wild Side also, just because they're so played out. Those are the only songs you hear by them. And Motley Crue's
don't talk shit about John Corabi. We're cool.
I know, like nothing about John Corabi. Like this is before him, but like I mean, Motley Crue's one of my favorite bands of all time, and it just those songs. It just I got so sick of hearing them.
And I feel the same way about. I guess that I hope that was Amy Jo's points because I really still want to like her because that AC/DC song is really great though. But to your point, the one I don't. It's not a bad song, but I can go the rest of my life never hearing it again. And when I do listen to the particular album, it's one I skip it every fucking time. And it happens to be on the tie from my all-time favorite fucking album, Sweet Child of Mine. I can go the rest of my life. Because any of the 4 of us could probably turn on a radio station right now and they're playing that fucking song.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I get it when you make the point of not really disliking the song. It just gets so ridiculously played
right
out.
on. Yeah. Dr. Feelgood's another one. Like I'm so sick of that song too.
And you're right about Kickstart My Heart. It's played the fuck.
You think it's on commercials, you know? I mean, it's like Sweet Child of Mine's on commercials, you know, like yeah, it's so played out. All right, Amy Jo, what you got for number 2?
Okay, this is from another one of my favorites, Bobby or Kid Rock, and it's a song called Trucker Anthem off of the album Cocky. That song I just didn't really care for that much. There's a couple songs on that album that I don't like, and then the other ones, I either love a song on that album or I absolutely don't like it at all. So that was one of the do not like it at alls.
You see, I'm not familiar with that song either.
I'm pointed in you, Rebel Soldier.
Did you see my Facebook? I changed my cover to that just for you.
I hearted it.
You did? I didn't notice. I figured you would have come back with some smart ass comment. So
I gave it a heart.
Aw. Thank you.
No, I told her
and I hashtag Rebel Soldiers in the video when I posted it on Facebook.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Just you.
Thank you. So sweet.
All right, Dustin, what was you gonna say?
Well, I was gonna say I know I wasn't on that episode, but I don't dislike Kid Rock, man. I think he's talented as fuck.
When I remember when we lived together,
I like all his shit song wise, but that dude is talented as fuck, man.
Yeah, we you were at that show. Was that the night we hung out with? Yeah, with Isaac.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember we were kind of into that record when it came out. We used to rock it. Yeah.
And him playing at the Newport.
Yeah.
You know, like
I forgot I was with you with that one. But yeah,
I forgot that too, really. But that's funny you brought that up. Yeah, how he would like play every instrument. Like that, I just thought that I remember that show was fucking good.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah. So I was just making comment on that. Like,
yeah, no, that's cool. But yeah, I totally forgot that, you know, that that was I was with you and the Isaac night and yeah.
Wow,
see, I have nothing against Kid Rock. Like I like some of his stuff, but I don't like him enough to have a song that I don't like. You know what I mean? Like, because like those couple records were really good. Like especially the Devil Without a Cause was a great record when it came out. I used to love that record.
Mm-hmm.
Me too.
All right, Dustin,
I
what you
get-
got for number 2? Well, go ahead, Amy J. What?
Go ahead, Rosie. What did you say?
I was gonna say I give him shit, but when I was a little trashy chick driving around in my CRX, I listened to him because I had the big speakers, so it sounded good in my car. I didn't like his music, but it sounded good. Going thump thump in my stupid car.
All right, Dustin, what you got for number 2?
All right. So I'll do this as a number 2, and I got number 1, and the one I was going to use for number 2, I'm actually just going to do as my only honorable mention. But so for my number 2 is I do not like this song, man. It's just once again just I think cheesy as fuck. It's everything that we've already said. It's an album disband that came later when I think I know I started like getting away from him. Fucking Def Leppard with Let's Get Rocked. Awful.
Yeah.
I agree. There's a couple Def Leppard songs I don't care for, but I just couldn't come up with them.
Yeah.
See,
The list.
I could have
That's
said
okay.
Pour Some Sugar on Me.
Yeah, that one
That
too.
song was so cheesy, but I'm not the biggest Def Leppard fan, so
Yeah,
once again, that's why I
don't
didn't have
hate
them on
that
there.
song, but once again, I think Pour Some Sugar on Me falls in that category of over fucking play.
It also falls in the category of cheesy too. It's cheesy as hell, man.
Okay, yeah.
It's so
I
cheesy.
think Let's Get Rocked is way the lyrics are so.
I mean, I'm not saying it's not.
Yeah.
Pour Some Sugar on Me is pretty cheesy too.
Um,
Cheesier than Amy Jo's macaroni and cheese.
I made this joke with some people at work that the that the fucking song was called, and I actually had one person not convinced, but they were actually thinking about it. Like, damn, is he right? Calling this song "Porcelain Sugar on Me." Yeah, I was relentless with it that fucking day, and one person's like, "Is that what it's called?" I'm like, "No." The fuck are you looking
And how high was that giraffe that day, Dustin?
for? Not at work, never at work. Just disclaimer, never at work in case anyone's watching. No, legit, never. But that's me being fucking me.
Good boy.
All right, Rosie, what you got for number 2?
For number 2, I'm gonna go with Adele, "Rolling in the Deep."
I love that song.
Yeah, me too. I only like 2 of her songs. That's one of them.
Yeah, I don't think I knew that.
It was a big hit.
I sing it all the time when it comes on my radio in the car. Love it.
I don't understand. What does that even mean?
Does it have to mean anything?
I don't get it. I just don't get it. I like a lot of her songs. I just think that one's senseless. And again, it's everywhere all the time. You go to a hockey game, there's a fight breaking out. They're playing "Rolling in the Deep." Why? You go to a shopping mall, "Rolling in the Deep" is playing. Sitting in a waiting room at the OBGYN, "Rolling in the Deep" is playing.
Yeah, that usually happens to me.
Definitely has happened to me.
Yeah.
Actually, yes.
Every time I go there, they play that.
Yeah.
Laying there with my legs all spread open. That damn song comes on every time.
You've got your
I
legs
didn't know
up.
that about you, Aaron. Learning new things all the time.
Yep.
I'm
All right.
actually Aaron BGYN, so I just put it on repeat while
Yeah.
I'm.
Yeah.
And Aaron, what's your number 2?
All right. I could have went a couple with this band too, like Dustin spoke on. Sweet Child of Mine could have been one. Welcome to the Jungle and Paradise City, all three could have been on my list for Guns N' Roses. But those were too easy. On this one, I went with Get in the Ring. Fucking horrible.
Yeah, it is.
It's
It is. Yeah.
my thing is with those records, they should have made one record and it would have been awesome. I mean, because there's like a lot of good songs on those records, but there's a lot of shitty ones too. Instead of making two of them, they should have made one record. There's about 15 songs that could have been on one record and it would have been awesome.
And it should have come out like 2 years prior to when it did.
Yeah.
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 It's like even the hits on that one, I'm fine with, but like they too many fillers like this one and My World, like it's just too many fillers and shit songs. All right, Amy Jo, what you got for number one?
Okay. It's a song, This Hurts My Heart. And actually, I don't like the whole album. It's by my probably number one favorite band. Seen them more times than any other band. By Metallica. And it's Saint Anger.
Oh, yeah.
I get Saint Angry every time I hear it. And I'm just like, turn the channel
Yeah.
as quick as I can. Do not like at all.
Nobody likes that song. It's okay.
It's just a mess.
Yeah.
It's not even a song. It's like it just changes genres within the song. It's just horrible.
So I can even get behind some of the stuff on Load or Unload, but yeah, Saint Anger was just bad.
Horrible.
See, for me, like, if anyone's into whatever Metallica they're into, that's cool. But no, nothing past the 80s shit.
Oh, I mean, I agree, but I'm just saying, like, Load and Unload had some songs on it I could listen to, but Saint Anger, I don't think there's one good song on that whole record.
I'm just saying what I want from Metallica stopped with Injustice for All.
Yeah. I agree. Because, Black Album, especially like the hits, I'm so sick of them. I mean, there was a couple good songs on that record, but.
That was my first CD ever. The
Black Album?
Yeah.
I feel so old now.
Yeah, no shit.
How? You're only fucking 48.
Thanks.
All right, Dustin, what you got for number one?
All right, man. So this song, the first time I even remember hearing it, number one, I think it's creepy as fuck. And I think it's a cover song, or the lyrics are written by someone else. Dare I even say it's a Motorhead song, but Don't Let Daddy Kiss Me.
Oh, yeah.
We'll let
Yeah, it is creepy.
go.
What the fuck is...
Yeah. Yeah, that's creepy.
Mad creepy, right?
I don't know that song, and I am okay with that.
It's a ballad. Yeah, it is, but it is pretty creepy.
You call it a ballad, man. It's just fucking weird. It's weird and creepy, man. Like, and when I was thinking of this, I was like, oh fuck, what's that one Motorhead song? And I had to like look, like figure out what it was, and then instantly when I saw the title, I knew. I was like, yeah, that's it.
That's funny. What album was that on? Was that on like Bastard?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. That's funny. All right, Rosie, what you got for number one?
I don't know. When Dustin said it was like a cover song, I thought he was going to go with like 99 Luftballons or something. But
hey, I like that. Goldfinger does that.
Goldfinger does it. 7 Seconds does it. But I wasn't expecting Daddy Don't Kiss Me. That's fucking
Don't
like
let Daddy kiss. No, don't let Daddy kiss me.
Or Don't Let Daddy Kiss Me. Yeah, it's like the day that you told me about the guy that shot himself, and that's on the album cover.
Oh yeah,
y'all can't be just shocking me with some shit like that. Give a girl some warning. Damn.
Did you ever listen to that Mayhem record?
I did. and I read all the lyrics.
Oh yeah, that's a whole nother level.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a whole nother level.
Yeah.
I'm not old enough for. I need it to be like 50 plus or something for
Hey,
that.
now don't hate on us 50 plus.
That's that was too mature for me.
Hmm.
Amy Jo, you'll have to hear about this album. It's
Well, if she
terrifying.
watched best album covers, then she heard it.
I'm laying down. Goddamn.
I did. Oh yeah, I remember that.
All right,
Mayhem.
I wasn't familiar with that album, but I
All
had
right.
a feeling that I probably didn't want to get familiar with it.
So for my number one, what I really want to do is just say Skid Row, anything past Sebastian Bach, but I know that doesn't count. So I'm going to say Whole Teenage Whore.
Really?
You
Wow,
know,
I'm surprised.
Yeah.
I love this.
Bobby hated on the whole last week, and you were about to shoot him through the.
Yeah, I just hate that I have to fucking skip it every time it comes on in the car, and I don't know, it's just, I mean, I've never really cared for it. I love that record, but it's just not a song I like.
Right on.
So
All
what
right.
about you, Aaron? What's your number one?
My number one. All right. I'm going to go with the Ramones song, believe it or not. They put out probably 30 records. I mean, and once again, not everybody could put out 30 records and every song will be good. But this song is a cover song and it's a worst fucking song ever written. Surfing Bird.
That
I
was
hate
on
that
my
fucking
list
song.
back when we did the remote shit. That was on my list.
Yeah, I know. Horrible, man. Like, I hate the
No, I
original. I
really
hate all
like
the
it.
covers. It's so stupid. Family Guy does the shit. I hate it.
That's why it's a genius.
No, horrible. I can listen to any Ramon song, but that one I have to skip.
Well, have you heard?
No, I haven't. Shut up. Hey, Amy Jo, you got any honorable mentions?
I do. I have a couple. This one came on the radio today too, so that's why it made the list. Is the song "Changes" by Tesla. For some reason,
What?
I just don't like that song very much.
Oh, you just broke Aaron's heart. Oh my God.
Of all the
sorry.
Tesla songs?
I love Tesla, but that song, it just, I don't know. It doesn't, it doesn't do it for me. I'm sorry.
See, with me, that's like the only Tesla record that I like all the way through.
Wow.
You-
Yeah.
I'm sorry. And then
Don't be.
I
this
wasn't
one may
expecting
not,
that.
this
You
one
look
may
like
not
you
make
got
a lot of
gut
sense either. Huh?
punch.
I just I wasn't expecting that song of all the Tesla songs.
Sorry.
No, it's all good.
This one might not make a lot of friends either, but it's Antisocial by Anthrax. I love Anthrax, but that song, it kind of grates on me after like halfway through. So that was one. And then Just Like Living in Paradise by David Lee Roth.
D.L. Roth?
Damn, that's like the only song I like by him solo, except for like Yankee Rose or something.
Yeah, that one. I mean, it's okay, but I don't know.
Yeah.
And then Danny California by the Red Hot Chili Peppers. Just really don't like that song either.
I think every band that you just named grates on me in general. So,
Well, there you go.
Mhm.
Even DLR.
D.L. Roth.
All right, Dustin. What you got?
Well, I have one. And it's not so much, I just picked this song when it's the whole fucking album. This is such a fucking stupid concept. Twisted Sister made a Christmas album. A fucking Christmas album. And
When?
Yeah.
what? Yeah.
It's like recent. Like, there's
Come
not
All
that.
Ye Faithful. Yeah, like past 10 years.
Yeah.
Did they call it like Twisted Christmas?
That's exactly
Some
what they called it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Of course they did.
Yeah.
And
That's funny.
it's all, I think it's all like, classic Christmas songs, like they did them rock style or whatever.
Mhm.
But the Come All Ye Faithful's fucking off.
Did they? Please tell me they spelled it C-U.
I don't think so.
I'm gonna look it up.
Yeah. Bad. It's so fucking awful. So that's my only honorable mention.
I see on Twisted Sister, like, once again, I could have had like I Want to Rock and We're Not Going to Take It just because those songs are played out. So you see a theme with mine. It's mostly stuff that I've heard a million times that, I would just skip over now because those are the first two songs I heard from them, 40 years ago. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to hear those songs again.
I do. To Stay Hungry is, yeah.
Stay Hungry is the shit.
Yeah.
I love that record, but those two songs I skip. All right, Rosie, you got any other ones?
I have Megadeth.
All of them?
Crush 'em. And I have Nirvana.
Oh, watch it.
Gallons of Rubbing Alcohol.
See, that kept showing up on those lists also.
Terrible.
So that's funny you said that.
It's awful. I'm one of those few people that's not ashamed to say I like Nirvana. I
love Nirvana, yeah.
Yeah. I listen to Unplugged especially regularly.
Yeah, that's the best one.
Yeah, but Gallons of Rubbing Alcohol, that song was awful.
But see, now on the Megadeth one, I actually like that song because that was a wrestling theme.
Oh.
Goldberg used it in WCW. So yeah,
I watched wrestling on Monday.
I still haven't watched it. Did you see Alondra on there?
I did.
That's awesome. I still have to watch it.
She was playing poker.
Right on. All right. Anything else? No more?
Dustin's gonna fall asleep.
Yeah, he is. Now, like I said, mine is just a lot of them where song has played out. And the Rat Round and Round could have been on there. Like there's a lot of those, like Bon Jovi, You Give Love a Bad Name could have been on there. Just songs I've heard a million times. Now I'd say Cherry Pie, but I don't like Warrant anyway, so
I was gonna put that one on my list.
Yeah. That song is so fucking cheesy, man.
It is, yeah.
I'm not a big Warrant fan.
That's why I kind of like it, though. That's because it is so fucking stupid.
Well, you like it because of what it's about.
Yeah, well.
Yeah.
Every rose has its thorn.
Yeah.
That kept,
once again,
that kept showing up on lists, but I don't hate on that song.
I liked it when it first came out.
Rose.
Your
name's not Rose.
No, it's not.
Hey, Dustin, do you like Dustin to Win?
I actually do like that song.
See, Rosie, he likes that one.
Yeah.
He's got his name in it.
Yeah. Because I am the wind.
Yeah. Right. Anything else?
Oh.
All right.
See ya soon.
Thanks for watching. 5 and out.
Thanks. Bye.
Bye.
like and subscribe. I hope you like this video today. Please welcome all. If you want more people to like and subscribe, you just tell other people.